taking sweet time, but no subtlety to this, and Hoodie about to see it all. Sees a whole lot, but Yugi's burst works. Takes down Mixwell. And it's going to be time to go pretty soon.
Actually, your boy Lewis actually going to win out onto Hoodie as well. So tower will fall and Sight heavily in control now with 5 still standing for FOKUS.
Yeah, super nice for FOKUS here. They're going to be loving this one. And retake territory for G2 to try and work their way back in. But you look at these post-plant positions, they are nastiness. Once those smoke fades, it gets no easier on the way back in necessarily either. Nookie trying to get towards sites, made it so far. Yugi connects towards Vova, and there it is. Response finally found. 2 go down, unanswered just yet, but the double stack watching the cross is really slowing things down for Meadow. And speaking of slowing down the time, Yugi toying with it, but there it is. That's the keen, sharp sort of play I want to be seeing from him. Good start. Let's see it. Lewis looks aware. Ooh, gave it a glance, but turned away.
A lazy check there, to be honest. Nookie will punish him for it.
Oh,
a bit of fumble, fumble with a spike. 20 seconds left as well. This is getting awkward.
Down to the wire. There is still that rifle. Let's see what Hoodie can do. Not much. Overwhelmed, but good trade out for Mixwell. 14 seconds. And Lurie's going to find him, so Spike can go down. Not going to stay uncontested, though. At least going to get the plant in. A little bit of chip damage on towards Meadow as well on the way out, but this really puts it in towards Cypher on the way back in. Meadow going to catch one. Spots across Nookie, now aware of it. Got himself the rifle, but okay. There's a little bit of go on this, and Nookie's had enough. He's had absolutely enough. Mixwell, similar scenes. Catching Lewis on the way up. Yugi's gone down to Hoodie, and Hoodie's not relenting. He's going to actually double down on this. Catches 2 on the way in, and really FOKUS not having the impact they'd want. That's a shot, though, from your boy Lewis. Going to catch out Mixwell, punish him as he tried to push back towards tower. And there's that rolling thunder you were discussing. Flash goes in as well, and they explode towards the Spike. Spike now at least safely making it across. Can they get the plant down?
Actually, Hooker goes for 1. Only good for the first. Hoodie on for the ace now. Finds his 4th. Will find the ace throughout the previous split. Hoodie, nasty low angle there. Finds the kill, dips away immediately. Happy to give up sight. Mixwell doubles down. Actually not punished on the TP either. So a 2-man advantage here for G2 once again. Orbital strike available if needed. Actually, Hoodie finding the fragment. Yeah, it still gets posted.
Surprised they committed on it, honestly. It looked like they had it in hand anyway, but a fair amount of respect shown. And my feed has frozen, so can't tell you what's happening.
I think, yeah, they got the retake through.
Yep, you're starting to see it become an issue. Yugi's still good for 1. Will be traded out on his life, though. Meadow there with a quick trade, and the site now gets swarmed by G2.
Strike.
Tap on the spike.
Not invested
They don't
just
pull
yet.
the trigger on it just yet. I quite like that, showing a little bit of discipline on this. But Vova now taking down your boy Lewis. There it is coming in, trying to it really plays to the time limit, and they've done well to find Hoodie with that. Now the time is the biggest factor, and looks like FOKUS should be able to make this to 2 right now. As much as there is damage, surely this is not going to happen. It doesn't. Lovely work.
Elsewhere, with it being Yugi falling, Nookie looks to dig a little deeper. There's actually a Lurie to punish. Meadow good for the trade.
Yeah, so you are left in a 3v3. Now, of course, the weapon outplay will be favorable towards G2, but maybe still an opportunity in this. Re-exploring the map as well. FOKUS not happy with the lot that they've been given. Could potentially get an upgrade on this too, so Meadow very much on his own.
That's the corpse expiring there, so no neural theft available for FOKUS. Already Hoodie preemptively coming back this direction. The triple smoke's down. Hoodie's fragment's going to slow things down even further, and the flash again on top of that. Does he catch anything though? The first and the second. Meadow swings through to find. It's not suiting them at all. That's a fantastic shot though. Hoodie will fall. Yugi doubles down. Rolling Thunders will trade. That's it.
And so do the players.
Yeah, FOKUS still come out on top here. A 3v2. Nookie did reveal his position. So opts to reposition here.
I'm out of here.
No way, right?
See the movement?
No
Nookie?
way, right? Yeah. NT.
It was
NT.
solid attempt. Has a little peek. Has to give it away. And the Vova going to commit the ult to this. Tries to force Vong out, but Vong's still good for it. This puts it all into Nookie's corner. This is going to be tricky to pull off a 1v3. How much more can you do? Gonna isolate the fight on the site potentially. Looks for the follow-up. Sees nothing. Notes the player towards tower, but time is against him, and so is alive. But for how long is the question? Your boy Lewis doing well to find Nookie. There's the from Yugi. Shut down at least from Mixwell on the cross up though, so you can still see a little bit of presence is noted. Two of the players of Over and Mixwell are here. Not far off now. Mixwell still has the tour de force available.
Key information relayed by Hoodie though in the down state. Once this smoke expires, it's going to present an angle. Ilori has to play line of sight behind default here. Yugi posted up towards stairs. He's holding towards spawn. One punished on the way in. Now it's a 2v2. Avova.
I like the positional readjust.
Yeah, I love it. Avova's going to be pushing through from main. Yugi punishes though.
Nice read. And this is something I want to see between these two players. Really high caliber operator players who can do these sort of things. That
your boy Lewis might actually find an opportunity here and some of these setups, and that's going to do a ton of damage actually.
Yeah, the pistol's the one to confirm it, but does very well with that. And now 3, Meadow, Nookie, and Avova. A little bit of room to play with. They've always had the opportunity to plant, but
30 seconds left.
You can see the focus is never far away. Give them just that little bit of room. Maybe that full sense of security as here comes the rest of the focus boys. Yugi's going to find Avova, leaving just Nookie and Meadow. Meadow's got his fight over by ropes. Nookie's won his though against Yugi. Has a little look for it, and G2 looking deadly. Hold on. Don't give him individual fights. As it is now just down to Meadow on the cross. Going to spot one, but can't catch one. Does get the headshot in the end, but the trade is there, and that's still got close. I don't know if they're going to clear this diligently. That could be a problem for another time. A little further ahead than they expect, but now Hoodie tremendously on the case. Not going to let it go astray. And there's the shutdown. G2 effectively trading back into this game until Yugi unleashes fury. Meadow pissed by it all. He's not happy by any means. Still trying to fight this one out in the 1v1 as Avova now.
Orbital strike.
Called upon. And you're right.
And the lineup
and even the
as
little
well.
Bounce. Beautiful, beautiful work. Vong needs to fight this. Gonna take a lick of damage on the way.
Still lots of time.
There is time indeed, Mike, and he's made the right choice here. Vong! Absolute bin juice for G2. But he's gonna be the first to fall, and Nookie gotta be careful on the other side here. Doesn't want to give too much up for free. Which are already going to get checked on. Yeah. Nicely cleared. Yeah. Big punish, and that should be an upgrade found as well. Ooh, Mixwell. Belter of a shot. There it goes down the orbital strike we were waiting on before. Nookie going to close the gap. And it may not have been much, but with G2 at the helm of this purchase, there is still danger. Nookie's ult is still popular. Going to close the gap on the back lines. That's a shot. This man is sharp.
Actually, Nookie.
Bloody hell. But it's only Nookie.
Ooh, he actually avoids the rolling thunder here. Lurie!
Pressed there. I'm not 100% sure if it caught him. He tried to dip away from it, but regardless, you can see the pace change. G2 going to kick it up again. Now, Yugi gets cleared, but there was still one on the site, so that has yet to be noted. Bong finds Nookie, and where's the rest? There they are. Focus just crumpled towards G2, and they hold on to it. Wouldn't dare go back in. You could already see the gaps being closed by Nookie. Still needs to deal with the site, and Yugi, he's just gone away with it. Now he hasn't. Going to give away the game. Mixwell's going to punish Ilori. There's madness on the site, but Focus is still close enough by. They are not far from this at all, and that's not necessarily a safe plant.
Definitely not now.
Shot is going to do a whole lot of damage.
He punishes. Yugi will find the operator shot. Mixwell answers back in kind onto Vong. A 3v3 though. Showstopper available, and it's popped.
Lewis wants one. He gets one as well. Hoodie removed from the equation. And simple math will tell you it's a 3v2 now as Mixwell and Avova need this.
The molly's popped so early, though. It's not going to buy an awful lot of time for G2.
No, you're right. Shoulder peak found. They know where he's at. They're so up for a fight on this one. And there's that operator battle going on. A shot goes astray. Yugi now needs to get one more.
Mixwell
says no. See if they can. Nookie's going to close in, though. Lewis. Not far from it either. Butcher's got to be worried, but he's actually holding his own. The cage goes up in the perfect time to at least isolate a 1v1, but Hoodie is still a problem. He always will be. Gets them out of danger with 2 quick frags. Oh, Yugi caught in the open. The flash on the exchange, and Iluri's got his back. Hoodie's gone down, and they know where Meadow is. 40 seconds, and Iluri has held the line. Yugi feeling nasty. Let's get them back on this one. Orbital strike does near or nothing, but Mixwell does. There's the crunch coming into play. A tiny loophole found, and G2 exploit it. Butcher, Vong, and your boy Lewis.
Vong has the orbital strike as well, though.
You're not wrong. And there it is, called into effect, but Lewis is lost in the meantime. Hoodie gets melted on the way out, does actually keep his life, which is quite surprising, but Vong knows the damage he caused, but this needs something miraculous from Bucha, and it's not good enough. Outdone by Avova and G2. And Yugi gonna be able to at least evade the initial.
No follow-up though. He can reset after
exactly.
the
There's
stun.
nothing to force him away from this apart from a missed shot. He's still going to explore again, probably knowing Yugi. Yes, he is. Finds Meadow that time. Illuri's right there, catching up over, but there's the back line. Hoodie and Nookie still operating on a high level. Speaking of that, Nookie's had enough of that business. Yugi caught mid-air. Oh, popped. Speaking of...
Look at the damage though.
How is Hoodie even standing? But Nookie, look at this beast coming alive when G2 need him. And oh, it is nastiness from Nookie.
See alone. Come on, the pinch is perfect.
There's nowhere to go for Yugi in that. This is now down to who remains. Pusha and Lori. Good damage on the back. Gonna find at least one. Bring it back to this 2v2. Mixwell is lower as well, 32 HP. Grabs a Spike, gets caught. Spike now down. It's on Avova in a 1v2. This man is clutch though, and 20 seconds to play with. Don't doubt he can do this. This guy has depths. Trying to force the hand. And none are willing to feed at the moment. Avova now looking back towards the Spike. Tries to get it down. Who is waiting on the other side for this, allows the plant, waits for the last second.
We're going. We're going.
Key. We're going OT, baby. This is answers for these peaks. Nookie going to start working forward, and now here comes that crunch. Mixwell's going to spot one for free. Alluri kind of left out in the open trying to deal with Nookie. Now Vong's going to swing and find him, so a trade out of sorts, but you can see the HP starting to dwindle, and Mixwell's clearing the site. G2 looking large and in charge, at least on the first go of things here. For the few spots to play, he's got to get there in time, because I don't think they're going to deny this one. No, G2 going to hold onto it. Maybe make a play for it, but Nookie is aware. He's read how imperative this man could be, and they've isolated him. Picked him apart by the tower. Shot and a half in response, but still a 3v3. It's not out of the realms of reality.
Still an HP advantage for G2 as well. Avova, gotta be careful not to fall here. But G2, looking to slow things down here. I mean, Hoodie's still just stuck in tower with the Spike.
Going walkabouts. Is he the one willing to push for this?
30 seconds left.
No smokes left, so they need a kill here, G2 feel. Yugi will challenge Hoodie. That will allow safe passage now.
This guy got closer, all in the meantime, closing the gap in on these two. They knew where they were. And Nookie willing to put his life on the line for it. And there it is. G2 get across the finish line in a 14-12. Set this up into motion. Now, they will be considering a flank, but at what time? Certainly not then. One frag so far is all they're going to get, as Mixwell did trade one out. And speaking of trades, more come in. FOKUS actually coming out the better in a 3v2, but it's Avova and Hoodie left in the post plant. Vong going to find one, tucked towards the side, and the second Avova found as well. The flank finds success. Coming through now, Yugi actually deciding to back away to the rest of the team, playing it in a more standardized approach. Vong's already connected towards Meadow as well. So they seem aware of what they're up to here. We're going to see if there's any shock darts, anything going to come in towards the Spike. There is. But it's already been found. This is lovely from FOKUS. Nookie going to make himself the turret, but Avova finally called in. After having to watch that flank for so long, but you can see it. Vong already holding that angle. Avova's going to get past the first. Now get himself a 1v2. Gets himself a 1v1. Can't quite win it.
Big convert goes up. It needs to be dealt with very quickly. And it is.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Giving themselves a chance, but not much when Nookie's hitting that. Mixwell follows up, expecting swing from the Viper. Lewis gets wiped out on the back of sight, and G2 striding back into this. A good, clean round. How do they clear through this? Nookie's position still unchecked upon. Yes, they clear Mixwell, but there's Nookie just going to make a nuisance of himself. Great work from Vong to close in on that, though. But the Viper's still going to be maintaining. As long as Avova stands, there's not much to try and dissuade this. They finally take down Hoodie, but he's still there, and as is Meadow. And the backline players of G2 will convert this round. And, well, Illuri has to back away. Still been standing here. Did he spot that jump peek? Now he's noticed a player. Yep. Slips a little deeper, but they can still facilitate a spike plant. And that's what they need. Mixwell finds your boy Lewis. Where is that spike? It's in the hands of Meadow, but he's got players around him. Illuri just wants to deny it if he can. Takes down Mixwell, and there's the follow-up. Spike did get planted, but it doesn't matter. And keep in mind, they haven't pulled players away. Vong still hit. Oh, Vong was almost fumbled that.
There's 20 seconds though, Lauren.
It's kept in hand.
Look at the spike.
And there's still two players top towards B. They haven't got past the first hurdle yet. He only has to do so much. And actually, Hoodie's found Vong at the same time. 10 seconds now. The spike is available. Yeah, and Nookie cuts off the flank. As much as you may think you've done all the hard work against G2, there is still such capability in these players. They've given themselves an opportunity here, and Nookie is just behind the wire. You can see Yugi trying to clear him, but they just miss each other like ships in the night. And who spots who? It's going to be Yugi. Spotting out Nookie first as Hoodie now left in the 1v2. Your boy Lewis, he's going to note that now, but it is Hoodie. And Hoodie's the one. Once he hit that other half. Later into the first map, he was substantially better. Good flash, not able to follow it up. Gets punished. And now rotations need to be in. A bit of a shame he wasn't to make much of that, because it looks like G2 now have the keys to the castle and Alluri all on his lonesome. And yeah, this is clean work from G2. Back to maybe navigate their way through, but it looks like Lewis is trying to get involved in this. And he is. That's going to be the activation he needed. Back in for seconds. That's what you want to be seeing from Lewis, but Mixwell quick to tame it. His presence will be shown. He needs to get out of danger quick. His focus are on the backside of the site. And it is a 3v4.
And Nookie just posted now, 90 HP after that initial damage done. Hoodie and Avova have fallen.
30 seconds left.
And actually, FOKUS leaves 3 posted up here. Yugi finally finds value with this operator in this round. The wall goes up, almost closing out front sight here. Alluri, did he spot that? He did actually spot it. Yeah, goes for the re-peek, but no damage exchanged now. 12 seconds left, Lauren.
Yeah, they're running out of time, and Yugi just wants to keep this operator if he could, but he goes for a ad swing. Meadow makes it competitive. And as long as they recover that up, the ult comes in as well.
Get the lockdown? No, it didn't. I thought there was a lineup there anticipating lockdown, but Alluri finds 2. Doesn't actually deal with the lockdown though. Gonna allow that to tick through. Nookie will find Lewis on the back of it.
This is still game on, but keep in mind, Mixwell leaning a little more aggressively this round and could get caught in no man's land. He doesn't, but Avova does. Vong continues to aggress, and now he's put another on the side, but Nookie just wall bangs him through the box. Now the 2v2, Alluri already made this round possible, but can he close it out? Because G2 have their big boys left, Mixwell and Nookie ain't letting this one slip. It's a second chance at life, and look what he's done with it.
Knows about both of them though, so he might actually get the swing onto Mixwell initially.
I do feel as though Nookie will always be good for the trade.
Oh, yeah.
There was a chance, but he was there. And look at the chip damage coming out. What on earth has done that?
Is that a snake bite from Avova, maybe?
I don't know, but it's taken him down to absolutely nothing. And FOKUS left in tatters. G2 don't even know the damage they've done. Nookie, he's had enough of this. No more fun allowed. The fun police of Nookie is here. I'm glad you had a nice debut. I'm glad you guys got a couple of rounds against us, but I've had enough. Nookie's done with it. Flo didn't have to depend on the clock too much. Able to formulate that hit quite nicely, and Vong unleashing towards Nookie a little bit of revenge from the first round.
And he gets out as well.
He does. Again, this was the bonus for G2, so it's just more how FOKUS are approaching this is quite impressive. Patience, certainly. And now the last 2 of Over and Hoodie. Only those Spectres to play with. You're not going to get much real playtime. 25 seconds. This is so late in the day. What a difference to the first map. And there's the swing. FOKUS actually completely fold towards G2 and just crumple them under their hand. If Over wants to try and deny the blind, really get a little bit further ahead, but they've won out the fight in middle. FOKUS have complete control. That was a 20-second hit, and it looked perfectly choreographed. This guy's aim's just too good sometimes. It's actually upsetting. As now it is.
Buy round will lean towards A site. No command available. Nookie probably got a boatload of information there, but gets the shock dart off ahead of being suppressed.
Did it find anyone? I don't think it did. Oh. Lewis is just cannon fodder for Nookie right now, who is having a bit of a tear. 1 by 1 they come, and 1 by 1 they're going to fall. But Vong, he's going to leverage a little bit of opportunity here. Luri, the only one left standing, and well, it's done for really, isn't it? Safety. And really put the pressure back on G2. Vong, the angle's not good for you there. Meadow's going to have the first shot on you every day of the week. And you can see Lewis trying to catch him in the heels. Good shot, good trade. At least keep pressure towards middle and keep someone like Mixwell's attention turned. Does get noted under the suppression. You see Nookie trying to maybe readdress this, going to work back through on CT, or simply not. Actually just trying to make it out of there, and Lewis gets the punish. It's not the prettiest round, but it gets the job done. And G2 looking out as source testing the patience of G2. And it's split through middle.
30 seconds left.
And Bong's found it. Mixwell now needs to find everyone else, though. Finds 2, and that's perfect for him. Turns around, expects maybe a little bit of a push-up coming from the outside of Meadow. His patience pays off. Waited so patiently for Yugi and Lewis. And there's still a chance in this 14 seconds, but he's got to make a move on this one. Somehow get given all 3, and it's not going to happen. Meadow just slipped the net so well. Over, tries to help him out. Flashed in. Yugi. Jump peek in the corner on it, just try and get ahead of it. Mixwell's having none of what Yugi is trying to sell. Holds his own. And now they're down to 3, and they don't have that step towards the site anymore.
Two-man advantage here. Mixwell 71 HP, but happy to stay behind yellow. Will be noted. Although FOKUS can actually flush him out of this position. Hoodie's ready to hold the cross, though. It'll be very difficult for FOKUS to find anything else here.
30 seconds left.
And now they swing 20 seconds. G2 are not bothered by this.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, there's this effective trades. They're not going to flush the
Look
rats
at where
out.
Avova is.
This, ooh, nice shot towards Nookie, but yes, Avova's back in the other spawn, and he's playing aim training. It's clean work from this man. 3 swift
down,
kills. Flexing a little, leaving Yugi. Oh. Meadow waiting. He's chomping at the bit to beat that, but he knows better than doing it. And
Yeah.
FOKUS need to find some pressure elsewhere. And it's not happened. Avova's dealt with Yugi, and none of these fights are going their way.
The response elsewhere actually goes 2 for 2. Meadow, the one to find the final kill. G2 by the skin of their teeth, Lauren, I feel. Close this series out.